Eala, Jovic play Venus Williams, Svitolina in Auckland doubles. Hitting the ground running to jumpstart her 2026 campaign at the ASB Classic in Auckland, Eala and her partner are set to face a pairing led by Venus Williams in doubles of the WTA 250 tournament. Partnered with fellow Guadalajara champion and world number 35 Eala Jovic, the 20-year-old world number 53 will take on former world number 1 Williams and Ukraine's world number 14 Eala Svitolina in the round of 16 of the doubles event. The match is scheduled roughly 2 hours after Eala's singles opener, at around 8:50 a.m. Manila time on Monday, against Croatia's Jovic at 6 a.m. Williams and Svitolina add to the growing list of star players that Eala has faced in her young career, alongside the likes of Iga Swiatek and Madison Keys. Williams, 45, owns 7 Grand Slam titles and 14 Grand Slam trophies in women's doubles, all won with sister Serena. She is currently ranked number 148 in the world in doubles and number 577 in singles. Eala, who is building up for her campaign in the first Grand Slam tournament of the year down under, carries a number 166 ranking in doubles. Tennis is a sport of stories, not just of points and lines, but of generations colliding, dreams rising, and legends lingering. In the crisp morning air of Auckland, beneath a sky that seemed to hum with anticipation, these stories converged on the hard courts of the ASB Classic. At precisely 8:50 a.m. local time, a match began that would be as symbolic as it was competitive. Eala and Eala Jovic versus Venus Williams and Eala Svitolina. GMA Network +1. Glowing star 4 names, 4 journeys. On one side of the net stood Alexandra Eala, the 20-year-old Filipina prodigy whose name has become a source of pride for her country. At just 20, Eala had already carved a place for herself in the WTA rankings, seeded 4th in Auckland, and was turning heads with bold performances across the tour. Philstar.com. Beside her was Eala Jovic, the young American with a powerful game and boundless potential, rising through the ranks and proving herself not just in singles but increasingly as a doubles force. Their partnership represented youthful energy, calculated aggression, and the hunger to make a statement early in the season. ASB Classic. Across the net, however, stood 2 names steeped in experience. Venus Williams, at 45, is more than a player. She's a living legend. With 7 Grand Slam singles titles and 14 Grand Slam doubles crowns, many alongside her sister Serena, Venus's return to competitive tennis electrifies every court she steps onto. Tempo. Next to her was Eala Svitolina, a former top 20 star still at the peak of her tactical prowess, a player whose consistency and court intelligence make her doubles game deceptively sharp. Together, they formed a pairing that seemed like a bridge between eras, the seasoned specialist and the enduring champion. Women's Tennis Blog. Tennis racket and ball, not just a match, a narrative. This wasn't merely a doubles match on a bright Monday morning in Auckland. It was a symbolic confrontation of tennis timelines. There was the youth and ambition of Eala and Jovic, players eager to inscribe their names further into history with breakthrough performances and to use this event as a springboard into the Australian Open and beyond. For Eala in particular, the tournament served as both a sentimental homecoming to competitive action and a strategic platform for growth. GMA Network. And then there was Williams and Svitolina, a duo that carried not only individual accolades but the collective weight of tennis heritage. Venus, with a career that has spanned decades and reshaped the sport's narrative around power, athleticism, and longevity, offered a benchmark that few modern players ever glimpse firsthand. Svitolina, with her tactical mastery, brought a cerebral layer to the match that underscored how doubles is not just power, but partnership choreography. Women's Tennis Blog. Crystal ball clash of styles. Watching this encounter unfold was like witnessing a symphony of styles. Eala's athletic precision, a young player's fearless approach to the net, mixing sharp volleys with baseline depth. Jovic's explosive shot-making, attacks that surged with the intensity of someone climbing rapidly through the ranks. Williams' court presence, a blend of experience, rhythm, and sheer competitive spirit that defies age and expectation. Svitolina's tactical calm, the kind that turns chaos into opportunity and that often decides tight doubles rallies. In doubles, it's not just individual skill but communication, timing, and positional harmony. Sometimes it's these subtle exchanges, a nod here, a shifted foot there, that define the match just as much as the scoreboard. Cyclone more than a match, a moment. In tennis, matches are won and lost. But moments like these, where youth meets legend, where potential tangos with legacy, resonate far beyond a single scoreline. For Eala, this was another chapter in a career already studded with milestones, breaking into the top 100, earning WTA success, and now facing one of the sport's all-time greats on a grand stage. For Jovic, it was a reminder, and perhaps preview, of her promise. For Williams and Svitolina, it was a testament to experience's enduring edge. And for tennis fans, especially those watching from the Philippines, the United States, Ukraine, and around the world, it was a reminder of what sport does best: inspire. Scroll legacy, evolution, and the future. Whether Eala and Jovic pulled off an upset or the seasoned pair advanced, this match reminded spectators that tennis is both a lineage and a living story. Legends like Venus Williams don't just play matches, they inspire new generations, reshape expectations, and elevate the sport itself. And emerging talents like Eala and Jovic don't merely compete, they carry tennis into its next era, blending athleticism, strategy, and personal narrative into every swing. Spin.ph. So when the last ball is struck in Auckland, regardless of which team moves forward, this match already mattered.